Welcome back to Nvidia Insider. If you're looking to game on a budget without sacrificing too much in terms of performance, you're in the right place. Today we're talking about some of Nvidia's best budget-friendly GPUs that still pack a serious punch when it comes to gaming performance. We'll cover specs, prices, and most importantly, how each of these cards performs in real-world gaming. So whether you're building a budget gaming rig or upgrading your existing setup, you'll get a clear sense of which GPU fits your needs and budget. First up, we have the GTX 1660 Super, which has earned its reputation as one of the best budget options for gamers focusing on 1080p gaming. Released in 2019, this card was designed to bridge the gap between the GTX 1660 and the 1660 Ti, bringing enhanced memory speed and power efficiency to the table. So what makes the 1660 Super such a strong choice for budget-conscious gamers? It has 1408 CUDA cores paired with 6 GB of GDDR6 memory operating on a 192-bit bus and clocked at an impressive 14 gigabits per second. The card operates at a base clock of 1,530 MHz and boosts up to 1,785 MHz, ensuring smooth gameplay even during intense scenes. Priced at launch around $229, the GTX 1660 Super gives you a fantastic 1080p gaming experience, and you can find used models for around $70. Performance-wise, the GTX 1660 Super is great for popular titles like Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Call of Duty Warzone. It comfortably delivers 100+ frames per second at high settings on 1080p, with frame rates rarely dipping below 60 frames per second, even on more graphically demanding games. In games like Shadow of the Tomb Raider and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you can expect between 60 to 80 FPS on medium settings. It's worth noting that while this GPU doesn't support ray tracing, it's a solid choice for 1080p, high settings, and delivers consistent, reliable performance in most AAA and esports titles. Next up is the RTX 2060, which is your gateway to Nvidia's RTX features on a budget. Released in early 2019, this card introduced ray tracing to the masses without the premium price tag. The RTX 2060 offers not only strong 1080p gaming, but also the potential for 1440p gaming on high settings. Let's talk specs. It features 1920 CUDA cores with 6 GB of GDDR6 memory on a 192-bit bus, clocked at 14 gigabits per second. The base clock is 1,365 MHz, which boosts up to 1,680 MHz. This card consumes a bit more power with a 160-watt TDP, so it's best paired with at least a 500-watt PSU. The RTX 2060 started around $340 at launch. You can find a used model for $130, and it's an excellent option for budget gamers looking to experience ray tracing. In terms of performance, the RTX 2060 shines in 1080p gaming. Games like Battlefield 5 and Control handle ray tracing at medium settings, maintaining around 60 FPS. And with DLSS enabled, games like Cyberpunk 2077 are playable with good frame rates even at 1440p. For non-ray trace titles, the RTX 2060 can easily push 100+ FPS in titles like Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, and Valorant. Overall, this GPU offers a great balance of price, performance, and access to Nvidia's ray tracing and DLSS technology. Stepping up in power and price, we have the RTX 2070. This card brings substantial power for those who want more out of their gaming experience, especially if you're aiming for high settings at 1440p. The RTX 2070 was also released in 2019 and became a favorite for mid to high-end gaming without entering the territory of premium GPUs. The RTX 2070 is equipped with 2,304 CUDA cores. It has 8 GB of GDDR6 memory running at 14 gigabits per second on a 256-bit bus, making it excellent for handling higher resolutions. The base clock starts at 1440 MHz, with a boost clock of up to 1620 MHz. Initially priced around $499, the RTX 2070 delivers strong gaming performance without flagship card costs. Now you can find a used one for around $160. In real-world gaming, the RTX 2070 handles most AAA games at high or even ultra settings at 1440p, delivering smooth frame rates. Titles like Red Dead Redemption 2, Far Cry 5, and Metro Exodus run at 60 FPS or higher at 1440p, which is impressive for a card in this price range. With ray tracing, you may need to lower some settings, but DLSS support helps maintain frame rates. This makes the RTX 2070 a perfect fit for gamers looking to future-proof their setup and dive into 1440p gaming with confidence. Now, if you're looking for something more recent, the RTX 3060 brings newer tech and excellent efficiency to the table. This card is designed to be a powerful 1080p and 1440p performer. The RTX 3060 launched at $329, offering solid mid-tier performance. Used models now go for around $240. Under the hood, the RTX 3060 has 3,584 CUDA cores, along with 12 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory on a 192-bit bus. This hefty memory capacity ensures better performance in texture-heavy games and future-proofs it to some extent. With a base clock of 1320 MHz and a boost clock up to 1777 MHz, performance-wise, the RTX 3060 shines in games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Cyberpunk 2077, where it can maintain 60 FPS on high settings at 1440p with DLSS enabled. For 1080p gaming, it breezes through with over 100 FPS in esports titles and around 80 FPS in more demanding AAA games. The RTX 3060 is also great for streaming, given its improved NVENC encoder, making it ideal for content creators who want smooth gameplay and streaming capabilities without needing a high-end setup. Finally, we have the RTX 3070, which sits at the top of our list in terms of price, but is an incredible value if you're looking to game at 4K on a budget. With 5,888 CUDA cores, paired with 8 gigabytes of GDDR6 memory on a 256-bit bus, it's clocked to perform with a boost up to 1,730 MHz. Originally priced around $499, this card has been a game changer for 1440p and even 4K gaming. Used models now go for around $320. In games like Control and Watch Dogs Legion, the RTX 3070 maintains 60 FPS at 1440p with ray tracing enabled, and with DLSS, it can even push 4K gaming close to that 60 FPS mark in certain titles. For 1440p gaming, you're looking at ultra settings with frame rates well above 60 FPS across the board. Overall, the RTX 3070 brings near flagship performance for a fraction of the cost, making it a top choice for high-resolution gaming on a budget. And there you have it, the top Nvidia GPUs for budget-conscious gamers who don't want to compromise on performance. From the GTX 1660 Super's fantastic 1080p capabilities to the RTX 3070's surprising 4K performance, Nvidia offers something for everyone. Whether you're looking for 1080p high performance, or you want to push into 1440p, or even 4K, there's a card here that's ready to power your gaming experience without blowing your budget. Let us know in the comments which card you think fits your needs, and don't forget to subscribe to Nvidia Insider for more in-depth looks at everything Nvidia. See you next time.